And none of that matters because we got young blood coming up on screen. We got Jay and JW going up against Wisifox and Ho.
From Jay himself, it's the JW team. I mean, you know, his name's Jay and JW's name's JW. Anyways, they're versus Wisifox and Ho.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. You know, there's going to be a lot on screen, as you can see. Obviously, that MiG gunner coming out with the snake. That's 2 sets of massive explosions. Then, of course, both Greninja and Pokemon Trainer, a lot of projectiles on their front as well, particularly with Jay playing this Ivysaur. Good lord, Sword and Shield got me twisted. I can't even remember original Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean, Ivysaur's in the new one, right?
I wouldn't know. I'm not playing it anyways. I don't have a Switch.
But yeah, it looks like even though JW and Jay seems to be, you know, I'll just say JW team seems to be the favorite one here. Ho and Wisifox, they're both players very strong in their region. They're both in the same region, so Quebec that is. Ho in particular, very well known for his, well, he's in the Canadian PR and also well known for taking really good close rankings in GOML that happened probably almost last year.
Yeah, GOML, geez, yeah. GOML's early in the year, so
yeah, exactly.
It's been a long time. But yeah, it's one of those teams that come out as almost static partners most of the time. They play together a whole heck of a lot, going in against 2 guys who are from very different regions. They live about 6 hours away from one another.
Oh yeah.
But they're just phenomenal players in the overall.
I mean, it's showing right now. It looks like they have quite a lot of control and momentum in this match. I'm actually surprised on Ho's side. I know he's more well known for his Meta Knight, even his Chrom too, and Robin also. He plays a lot of characters, so you know what? It's not that surprising that he has a MiG gunner here in his character.
Yeah, in his arsenal there. You know,
exactly.
it's one of the interesting things is though, like you said, the characters that he plays normally are sword-based characters, and he's coming out with the gunner here. It's kind of a little bit of a twist. Clearly, they were looking to get a good spacing projectile team going with
with Wisifox's snake.
Yeah, which is nasty and something you got to watch out for. Speaking of, getting the C4 reset into the back air strong.
Oh, what the?
Oh.
What the heck?
Whoa, we got customs here. That's
this man turned complete disadvantage into you know what, just a skill.
Yeah, that was incredible. Using the absolute must-knows of Snake's recovery and turn it into a beautiful cross-stage stock take right there. Man. And now we're down to 1 stock apiece, but. Yeah. He's got to live a little longer. I mean, 137 on Snake, not always a whole lot to bat your eyes at, but
Snake can be pretty good at like just tank stock though. Just a lot of weight and can kind of just chill at the back. You know, Cypher, he needs to get out of there.
Yep. But you know what? I will go ahead and call that the Jay Classic. When I was out at DreamHack Montreal in September, there it is again, that forward air. Or side D, sorry.
That's the Jay Classic into the Pokemon Trainer Classic.
Yeah, but yeah, man, Jay, if you go back and you watch his sets from DreamHack Montreal, he killed so many people with F Smash Ledge on Ivysaur.
It's such a good move. It's it's definitely one of the best forward smashes on ledge to use. Like you can kind of just abuse how much like slingshot pull that shit does. Like
it reminds me of Captain Falcon's F Smash, Smash 4 Ganon's F Smash. There's so much body shifting, hitbox shifting. Yeah. It's so hard to try and punish. Like if you try and punish it with a rising aerial and he's just charging it, you miss and you're dead.
I think the funniest part is if you roll it and he spaces himself, even though he spaces himself maybe not that great, if he gets the back hit of it, it like sends you upwards in a weird DI angle, and you're just like, what the?
Yeah, and then if you DI it wrong, he just gets the up air anyways. You're SOL in the end.
Yeah, because it like when he hits it with the back, you want to DI kind of like back into him so that you get something, because otherwise it just sends you upwards. Yeah. I hope we don't see any of that, because that's just janky. Man. All right, here we go, game 2.
This is a little more along the lines of what we thought we would see from the blue team here. The Robin coming out in the ZSS as well. So big difference. Much more aggressive team coming out this time around. Definitely not looking for the spacing.
I want to see more. I want to see a game 3 honestly, just to see if they switch up the characters again, because they both players have a lot of characters.
The problem with switching up the characters a lot is that, on the one hand you got to make your opponent adjust to it, but when you have players like Jay and JW, they don't adjust. They have such a set gameplay no matter who they're playing against, right? Oh, yeah. That in the end, you're just kind of mixing yourself up.
That's true. No, I'm just selfish, honestly. I just want to see I just want to see Hope play like Meta Knight. Meta Knight's clean.
But do you want to play Meta Knight against Jay, though, right? Like JMK.
True. JMK, that is true.
Right?
JMK, Riddles MK, bro. Well,
Yeah.
Some of the best Meta Knights in the whole.
JMK, Michael Kim, actually. Let's don't do this.
Really? I thought it was Riddles. Anyways, here we go.
It's his name. His name is. Anyways, already a stock down on 2 players right now. One down on Jay and one down on that's Ho, who's oh sorry, Wisifox is the ZSS.
Yeah.
Always kills me when players don't have their tags as their in-game tags.
All right, JW holding on to his 3rd stock right now, and he seems to still be keeping control. Coming in for the save on Ho, but right now, both teams just looking for something. Oh, conversion.
Okay, that was a beautiful red team conversion right there. That was a drag down air from the Greninja, who ended up just dying there in the end anyways. But and to the jab 2 to pop him up into the Ivysaur up air. It's just beautiful little team combo. And completely custom in the moment.
Ho fighting back though on Jay, getting the spike, and right now it's actually on their favor. They have 4 stocks to 3.
Yeah, good solid stock lead. You see the Vampirism coming out. I can't remember the proper name of that.
The Dambi?
Yeah.
From Robin?
Yeah. Nosferatu, thank you. I knew it was vampire based for obvious reasons. Nosferatu being the most infamous and classic of all vampires.
Exactly.
Better known as Dracula in this day and age, though.
Yeah, that's some interesting. No, I didn't actually know that.
No? Yeah. Nosferatu was one of the original names for Dracula, and was the story was, if I remember correctly, the story was the basis for was it Bram Stoker's Dracula, which was the first story. Anyways, that is a share stock having to come out from the red team. We got 1 apiece right now.
Wow, a lot happened. Okay, so they are both 1 apiece, both teams. It seems like Jay fell, but JW still had his 2nd stock, so now it's looking quite even.
Yeah, we talked about Snake in the last game being very good at stock tanking. Greninja is very good at stock tanking in the opposite manner. Isn't so much of a heavy character, just exceptionally fast, very easy for them to move around the stage, get out of bad situations.
Yeah, good dash backs, good he's just pancaking all over the place.
Yeah, exactly. And against Robin, especially, pancaking is a great option. Oh, what the up B pickup!
Wow, JW had Ho on the ropes there, but the first hit of up B clanking on JW there. JW was definitely going to try to go for that.
Takes his teammate out off the top. Unfortunately, not able to kill the Charizard, but gets the Squirtle.
Wow, still continuing them. Even though he took out his teammate there,
yeah,
he still had the advantage there, and kept swinging, man.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you gotta do. Just keep throwing it out there.
Yeah, that's it. 6. So we got it to game 3. We're gonna see, we're gonna see the crop. We're gonna see the. I like it when these players who just have so many characters in their roster, they can just switch it around.
John's just sitting here going, play random, play random.
It's more data for us, more data for you.
Yeah, speaking of data, that is, like I was saying before, one of the biggest things about changing the characters around is it kind of normally makes your opponent have to change up what they're doing.
Exactly.
And that time around, Wisifox and Ho changed up their gameplay, changed up the characters, managed to take it to a 1-1.
Yeah, the stage pick was great, and then they switched accordingly to Battlefield being really good for, pretty good for ZSS. I feel like in doubles especially. And Robin, I believe so too. She likes that. He would like that stage, right?
Yeah. Well, it depends on player. I feel like when it comes to Robin, right? It depends on how they play.
Yeah.
Because if you're much more of a neutral B, if you don't use the arc fires as much, you like to use the arc thunder. You want more of a flat stage. You don't want to give them the platforms to run away to. It depends on if you go for a lot more of those up air juggles versus the off stage ledge trap, ledge camping kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean. Jay and JW, we'll see what they do in the game 3. They're actually doing still quite well. I mean, JW pretty much had Ho about to lose the stock there. Up B coming in clutch. That was pretty wonky though.
That's character knowledge though, man, right? Yeah. Like that's what it is. JW overextended, thinking to be able to catch the recovery, not realizing just how massive that hitbox is.
All right, going into game 3 and sick. I had a feeling.
There you go.
We see the Crom.
Be happy.
This Crom is Ho's Crom is also exceptional. All the 3 characters you've seen now. Actually, I don't know much about Speed Gunner, but
it existed.
It existed.
We know that much.
I'm sure it actually is mad good in like a singles scenario.
Yeah. And on this stage is also relatively good for Crom as well, especially this particular platform setup. Gives him a lot of nice cancels with his up B to get out of rough situations. He can up B and land on those really high platforms up there.
Can do a lot of like falling down up airs, dropping down from the platform, can set up the back air kills from the sides. It's a very good stage for Chrom. We're gonna see how it goes right now. Greninja losing the stock there, and right now blue team ahead, just by a little bit though.
Yeah, I did mention at the end of the last game, you know, Greninja great at stock tanking because of how fast he is, but he is exceptionally light. And if you get in the... Wow, that was an F smash from both red players in opposite directions, and both blue ate it
I think
and lost his
that was
stock.
a down smash, but I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised. Like it felt like Chrom wasn't going to be sent left, but he got sent to left.
So I think he also may have gotten hit by the character he didn't expect to get hit by, and was a DI issue as well, right?
Maybe it was a forward smash then. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure.
Forward smash and down smash look the same.
Yeah. Jay with a huge parry on a charged F smash from the Chrom. That would have been terrifying if that hit.
And Jay's sitting real pretty too right now with his 3 stocks.
Yeah, this Pokemon team is doing incredible and really repping the big thing from Nintendo. Again, that Sword and Shield coming out yesterday, I believe, at midnight.
Yeah, yesterday.
So it's
or if you
or
if you played the League version or got it at like
we don't do that. We only do legal things here.
You're right. We are
good people
around here, man. We are good boys and girls here.
I get it.
We do. Hey, I get that reference.
I understood that reference. I am an old man.
All right. Jay trying to get the F guard situation on Chrom, but Ho will. Ho will fall to JW,
and then JW falls right back.
Yeah, these guys are firing back on each other. Pretty fast-paced game right now.
We had Jay sitting in a real comfy position not too long ago, and now he is unquestionably less comfortable, sitting at that 80%. Still has 2 stocks, as does Wisifox right now.
I think it was a lot of just getting hit by Chrom on the ground and then getting hit by Wisifox in the air. So
yeah, another great team setup by blue team here in terms of their character selections.
Ooh, nice avoiding that forward tilt there.
Jay's sitting at 93% and still opting for the Squirtle. Clearly knows something I don't. Getting that forward air to end the stock.
It's definitely useful against Chrom in general. Just like if you can get the cheese with the wow.
Just hard charged it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a huge call out. Put red team in an incredible position. 3 stocks to 1, and there's the cheese.
There's the cheese.
Yeah.
There is le fromage.
Le omelette du fromage.
Exactly.
That is what you just saw right there.